Lesson 2-2B. It is titled Add Integers, but right away what I'm going to have you guys do is mark off where it says add, and above that I want you to actually write combine, C-O-M-B-I-N-E. I want us to combine integers, and I want you to think of it that way. Adding integers and subtracting integers, when you say that, it's very misleading as to what actually happens. So what I want you to do is, they've given you instructions in here to add with the same sign, add their absolute values, the sum is, positive, negative, and all that. Okay, that's all well and good, and it's all true. But I want us to think of this maybe in terms of something else. So I also want you to think of, and add to your notes, I want you to think of plus as a gain. Go ahead and write this in. And minus as a loss. And then I'm going to have you add something extremely important to our notes. And it's extremely important, so we're going to put a couple of asterisks. And what I want you to put with your notes is never use a double sign. Never use a double sign. And what in the world do I mean by a double sign? Here's what I mean by a double sign. If they show you plus a negative or minus a positive side by side, kind of like this right here and this right here, I never ever want you to do that. I want you to immediately change this to one sign. So if the signs are different, I want you to just change it to one minus. And if the signs are the same, like a plus plus or a minus a negative, I want you to, the signs are the same, you need to change it to just a plus. So we should never attempt to do a problem that has two signs side by side. It's too confusing. It will result in an incorrect answer more often than not. So no double signs. You're going to change it to, if they're the same, you make it a plus sign, and if they're different, you make it a minus sign. We are now going to skip down to the examples, and I told you to write the odd examples. So we're going to skip down to that. Does everybody have the blue part written down? Okay, so we're going to skip down. We're going to remember about the double signs, and we're going to go right down here to the examples. On your assignment today, if there is not a double sign, I'm going to allow you just to write the answer. Okay? If there is a double sign, then you have to write the problem correctly. I'm going to do a few of them for you. So if we started with number 1, and this was on your homework, and I see plus a negative, I'm going to think I'm not allowed to do double signs, so I'm going to change it. And this is how you change this problem. We're going to say it's -5, and since these two signs are different, what does your note say to change it to? Mason? Negative. Yep. So we're going to put -2. So it's -5 minus 2. And here is what I want you to think. I am at -5 and I'm losing 2 more. Remember, when it's a plus, it's a gain. When it's a minus, it's a loss. So I'm already at -5 and I'm losing 2 more. What is it, Dylan?
-3.
Nope. I'm at -5 and I'm losing 2 more. Look at this. I'm right here. You see this number line over here? I'm at -5 and I'm losing 2 more. What is it? -7. When you're on a number line, if you gain, you're moving right. If you lose, you're moving left. I also talk about this in terms of money, so that might help out too here in just a minute. Now, if I were to do number 3 on my homework, there's no double signs written side by side, so I would not make you write this out. So if I owe my mom $7, I'm -7, I owe $7, and I find $10 in my pocket. Best day ever, find $10 in your pocket. Where would I be at with my money? I owe my mom 7, I'm 7 in the hole, but I find 10. Jade, where would I be? I'd have $3 left over. I was $7 in the hole and I gained 10. I came up out of the hole and I'm at +3. Okay, problem 5. There's that double sign again. So I need to rewrite the problem. I would write -22, and since it says plus negative, the signs are different. What one sign would I put there, Kaden?
I would put a subtracting sign.
Yep. So I'm at -22, and I lose 7 more. So I'm already $22 in the hole, and I lose 7 more. Where would I be, Kaden?
You would be -$29.
-$29. Good. -$29. Okay, number 7. Number 7. Would I have to rewrite number 7? Yes, because there's double signs there. So I would write -10. And this plus negative, they're different. So that means I'm going to make a what sign there, Morgan? -10. I'm already 10 in the hole, and I lose 10 more. Where am I going to be, Morgan? Nope. I'm $10 in the hole, and I lose 10 more. -20. -20. Okay, let's do this one. -35 plus -20. We don't do the double sign, so I must rewrite. Liam, what would I write?
You would do -35 minus 20.
-35 minus 20, so I'm 35 in the hole, and I lose 20 more.
It would be 55.
Just
Negative.
Yeah, he redeemed himself. -55. -55. Okay, let's try one where there's 3 numbers. -7 plus -3 plus 10. First of all, I've got to rewrite this part here in the middle, so I don't do those double signs. What would I make this problem? What would it become, Kaden?
-7 will be -7, -3 plus 10.
All right, Kaden, so I'm 7 in the hole and I lose 3 more. Where would I be? -10. I'm at -10, but I gain 10. Where would I end up? You'd end up at 0. Good job. Okay, good job. Now, number 12. Number 12. Nope, I'm off track. I did the wrong one there, didn't I? I did 10.
I was going to say.
Oops. Let's look at number 11. Look at number 11. Does anybody see anything you could do with number 11 to make that a really, really simple problem? Is there anybody that hasn't gotten a ticket that knows? Anybody that hasn't gotten a ticket that knows? I bet there is. Okay, somebody that got a ticket that knows. Mason, what is it?
-42 minus 36. No, -42 plus 36 minus -36.
Okay, hold on. -42 plus 36. Now, this plus negative, what does that mean?
You have to put a subtracting sign.
Minus 36. Don't say minus -36, it's just minus 36. Now, what's the trick to that problem right there, Mason?
Take 36 minus 36 and then add. And then
What is the 36, the positive 36 and the negative 36?
0,
Okay, so what's my answer to that problem?
-42.
-42. Okay, write an addition expression to describe each situation, then find the sum. Okay, so a hawk is 100 feet above the ground. So what integer would that be, 100 feet above the ground? Jacob? 100. Now, if it flies down to the ground, what's that mean, Jacob? He goes down 100, and then he ends up where? At 0. Okay, any questions about that? Let me do this one. Leah ran 6 blocks north. So I'm thinking that would be a positive 6. And then 4 blocks south. What integer would that be? Liam, what would that be?
Less 4.
Less 4. So how many blocks would Leah end up at?
2
2.
blocks.
2 blocks above where she started. Yeah. She would be at 2 blocks. All right. Any questions about combining those integers?